Hey everybody, this is Tank and Trucker. There's a fly flies in my mouth. Hey, today I had a match in the VK3601P. It is a tier 6 medium. And let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, the 30. Yeah, 3001P. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 3601P. So it's the 3001P. And it is it's a medium. And it is still a tier 6. I just gave you the wrong designator for the tank. Um, This is one of my better played tanks. Standard ammo kind of really sucks with your penetration. It's not a very high penetrating gun for your standard ammo. Excuse me, at 145. Your premium round bumps you up to 171. Basically, it's the uh, same penetration as the heavy tank number 6 has. Same gun, pretty much. Actually, I think it might be the same gun. But I this is my only tank that I do have 3 Mark of Excellences in. Um, I just hit a little over 252 matches with it, and it is one of the tanks, if you really want to work on your win 8, not your win rate, your win 8, to get your win 8 up, this tank is definitely, I highly recommend it. Now, you only have 710 hit points, and you will see up to tier 8 tanks in this. So if you start seeing tier 8 IS3s, really hard to pen, IS6s, you have to sling a lot of premium rounds in this. That's why you'll see I've got 35 premium and 10 standard 5HE. But it for a medium doesn't seem like it's got a lot of pickup either. I mean, it has a let's see, it's like a 5 something, I think. 670 horsepower engine. It says it's got a 20% chance to get caught on fire, but I carry premium extinguishers in all my tanks, so that really it knocks 10% off right off the top. So you're down to about 10% versus 20. So I don't get set on fire too much. Armor wise, your hull is 75 in the front, 62 side, 40 rear. Your turret's 100 in the front, 80 on the sides, 80 in the rear. And this is the HD model. Looks pretty sharp. And I still like it. I like playing it. But like I said, it's pretty easy to pen. It does have some spaced armor around the gun mantle. If they hit you right here in the machine gun port, they'll go through there. If they hit you anywhere in this area, they'll go through. I have, even though it looks like it's straight up and down, and there's a little bit of an angle here and a little bit here. I have bounced some rounds off there, but off kind of your lower, tier 5s, tier 4s. Some tier 6s I've had bounce off me, but normally if you're hit with a tier 8 round, it's going to go through. The thing that sucks is when you get a tier 8 match in this rascal, you see tier 8s, you have 710 hit points. If you get let's say an IS6 or an IS3, even an IS2 that get really, pretty good rolls, 2 shots and you can be dead. So if RNG is against you on that match, basically you can get shot and killed in 2 shots. Reload on this is 5.8 seconds. Aim time is 1.96. Now this is also I'm working on a 3rd crew skill, except for the bottom 2. I'm on their 2nd crew skill at 88%. I don't know why I don't have accelerate crew training turned on. We'll crank that on. Let me see here. Specific power to weight ratio is 17.3. Top speed is 60. And it will see 60 kilometers an hour, but mainly on a downward slope. On a straightaway, you'll get close to that. But it says 60, and it just does not seem like it gets to that very fast. 20 in reverse. Hull traverse is 32.65. It is hard for tanks to circle of death you. I don't think I've ever been. Maybe I have once or twice been, taken out by a tank that circles around me, but it is hard to circle of death this thing. Your camo rating is 15.1, which for a medium, that's not too bad. My standard loadout on this is basically your gun rammer, gun lane drive, and vents. So I don't think, yeah, you can't put a vertical stabilizer. I learned after playing tanks for years and years. I started playing this when it just came out. It was in open beta, and I just got really into tanks. I love the game. I play the hell out of it. Not as much as I used to since I'm out on the road, because sometimes I'll get in areas where my ping just totally sucks and you can't even play. But yeah, when I first started playing tanks, I didn't really know a big difference between a gun lane drive and vertical stabilizers. And not that long ago, really, I'd say within the last year, if not less, I saw a video. A guy compared your gun lane drive, your vertical stabilizers, and then both your gun lane drive and vertical stabilizers on the same tank. And believe it or not, and he did, he timed it all. So it's all, you're watching it, you're seeing the time. So it's not like he's just saying it and you're going, what? Yeah, whatever. You actually see it with your own eyes. And believe it or not, the anything I can put a vertical stabilizer on, I will put that V-stab on over gun lane drive any day of the week. He did some tests on it, and with both the gun lane drive and vertical stabilizer, it actually made really no difference, which it's hard to believe. It seems like it would, you're looking at like basically doubling it up. That's the way I'm looking at it. But he did, a couple, like 4 or 5 different tanks he did this on and did all these tests. And it was literally on a couple tanks, it actually was worse off having the gun lane drive and vertical stabilizers. Don't ask me how. It doesn't make any sense to me either. But yeah, so this one, unfortunately, I got to have the gun lane drive on. But I've been slowly replacing all my gun lane drives with vertical stabilizers on anything I can. I think it's mainly heavies, and I think some mediums you can put it on. But you can't put it on artillery. You can't put it on tank destroyers. Not sure about light tanks. I don't play light tanks. So, I got a bunch of them. Obviously, I just never play them. They are set up. But, like I said, I've never really paid attention until just recently. So anyways, I had a match in this, and it was a tier 8 match, and I'm in a tier 6, so I was pretty low on the poll. I'm kind of showing this match because a lot of times when people get these matches, they're in a tier 6, they see it's a tier 8 match, they don't even try. They go drown themselves. They just, shoot straight out, trying to light, whatever they can for the enemy team up, end up getting killed. And, I just wanted to kind of show this match to show, even though you're in a tier 6 and a tier 8 match, or a tier 8 and a tier 10 match, whatever, you can make a difference. You can do damage. You can light up the enemy team. You can still be a productive tank in the game. And after this match, which I'm going to show the ending results, and then I'll do a replay of it, I ended up doing 2,522 damage myself, and I had 2,469 assisted damage. I already had my ace tanker in this, but it was another ace tanker. And I got a duelist, bruiser, a confederate. I made a shit ton of money on this match, too, and I couldn't frickin' believe it. Literally, I shot nothing but premium rounds on this. The FE-40-202, I knocked out destroyed his track. Hit him for a 258. Oh, by the way, this gun, even though it has low penetration, if you do penetrate, you're going to do on an average about 220 per hit. And you're going to be throwing some lead down range every, 5.8 seconds, I think it is. Yeah, 5.8 seconds. So every 6 seconds, you're going to be throwing lead down range. So on a tier 8 match, I shoot straight gold. Now, if I'd have been top dog in this match, I would have started out with nothing but premium, shot those 10, and then, been forced to use premium rounds, but, oh well. So anyways, this T-44, I hit him 4 times, knocked him out, did almost, 128 damage, killed him. The Scorpion G, hit him, and I destroyed his track and his radio operator. Hit him for 224. This AT-7, 247, and I shot him in that Commander's Cupola, which sticks Sticks out like a sore thumb. Um, they're SPIC. I actually, you'll see in the match, I landed on top of him and just sat there. It ended up killing me too, which I don't understand how me sitting on top of him killed me, but it ended up killing me. But so I knocked out his track, and I did 535 damage to him with one shot, and then sitting on top. Actually, that might just be from sitting on top of him. I don't think I ever did shoot him. Their T50, I did knocked out his driver and 236 damage, and their T3485, 194 damage. So I did second highest in a tier 8 match in a tier 6, just below the RHM. And oh, I got a Confederate on that match too. So I outdid damaged their all their tier 8s, their auto loaders, WZ111s, charioteers. I mean, these are all tanks with really good guns and auto loaders and stuff. And so I was very happy with the results of this match. I had 17 shots, 11 hit, 9 pen. Like I said, did 2,522 damage. Took it says 2 shots, but you'll see. Maybe he was shooting me underneath. I don't know. But I damaged 7, destroyed 1, and my assisted damage was 2,469 with lighting up the some of the enemy team. You can see I lit up the OHO 4202, the SU 12244, T150, and with premium rounds, still made 59,687 credits. I couldn't, gosh damn, about shit my pants when I saw how many credits I made after they fixed the tank and, resupplied ammo is 0. Did I not? Oh, I must have had, you know what it was. That's why I made so much. I had a bunch of these premium rounds I bought in the past, and so it took it from that. That's why I wasn't charged anything for ammo, and that's why I made so much credit-wise. So probably wouldn't have made 59,000 credits after I saw. I just noticed that, but you know, what are you gonna do? So, anyways, that was a damn good match I had in my 3001P. Now I'm gonna back out of this, and we will go ahead and watch a replay. So stick with me. And hopefully this will back out of here pretty quick. I noticed since they did the new patch. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tank and Trucker, and this is the other part of the video with the 3001P. This is the one where I was, as you can see, 4th lowest from the bottom. Only a Skoda T40 Tier 6, a Hellcat Tier 6, and a Type 64 Tier 6 are below me. If you look on the enemy team, yeah, that's pretty sad. You got somebody with a 41 win 8, 33 win 8, 283, 285, 385, 225. Our team, the lowest player, had a 208 win 8. So, the enemy team was kind of destined to lose in this match. Let's go ahead and zing up the hill here. But even if they weren't, doesn't matter. I don't care if you're in a tier 1, tier 10, tier 5, whatever. If it's got a gun, you can shoot just as easy and penetrate somebody just as easy as they can you. I like coming up here in my medium tanks. I'm going to go to the view that I had during the match. Some of my shots were just, I don't know what the hell I was even shooting at. But on this map, I like coming up here on this one because I'm able to light over in the castle area. You're able to light over to the left towards their cap. Sometimes, you know, and you can, you know, you can also light down there in that little city. saw that RHM and I wanted to kill it, so I thought I'd kind of lob a shot, and unfortunately didn't hit him. I'm on the mission right now for the T-55A, where you have to do 2 kills on an enemy tank destroyer, and it has to be 1 tier higher than you, and you have to do, I believe it's 2,000 damage also, and win the battle, and survive the battle. It's the medium 15 mission for the T-55A. I'm getting so close to that tank, I can literally taste it. Oh yeah, and that 4202 when he came out, I shot him in the back. I don't know if you saw that. When he came out, I shot him intentionally towards the back to track him. Because if you looked behind me there's 4 tank destroyers and 2 mediums. So I knew that I wasn't going to be able to take him out myself. So I figured if I track him, I'll get some damage for knocking his track off and him getting decimated. The Scorpion G shot, the first one there, I don't know where the hell that shot went.
Enemy armor is hit.
Yeah, and these tank destroyers, there's 3 of them over here, and I'm drooling that I could get this match done, but
Enemy armor is damaged.
left the AT-7 like 80 hit points. Which still, that was a pretty good roll. I ended up doing like, I think it was 270 or 260 some hit points against them. Unfortunately, that T-44, I saw him, tried to stop him, but he got behind that hill just quick enough. This guy here, I shot, and the round goes underneath. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Target acquired.
Now, normally I don't auto-aim, but when you're trying to drive and you're, going against another tank, auto-aim's your best bet. I do unlock and shoot him in the lower plate here. But I try and use auto-aim as little as possible, especially after a match I just showed the other day where I thought somebody on the enemy team was shooting at me there. And I take his track off. But I'm getting so close to T-55A, but I will not jeopardize my team winning. I'm not a greedy person, so I won't, even though I wanted to get those tank destroyers killed, get the mission and be done with it, I won't risk losing a match for greediness for myself. And there's been times, believe me, I've really wanted to. And this is where you'll see me land on them. And you look at those hit points just cracking off them.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
The thing I was a little confused about was I did 500 some damage to him, which was really nice. But I don't know how he... It says I had 279 hit points left because I had been hit by the T-44. But I was on top of him, and I don't remember hearing him shoot. But who knows? Maybe I just didn't hear it. But anyways, so they finish off this SPIC here. So yeah, the E25 just finished him off, and we just finished winning the match. And everybody has seen the damage and results of that match that I had, so